here. I'm Anna. This is the Poco Moonshine Family channel, and I spent 300 days on carnivore. I've lost 117 pounds, so that's great, and I'm on day 300. Please hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss on any other content. And then something else you can do is just share this video, especially to somebody who you want to hear more about the carnivore. Hey everyone!
Hey guys, how you guys doing? Yep. Oh, whoops, there we go. How you guys doing tonight? I just wanted to play you guys a clip there of Anna's upcoming video. It's about all the benefits that she's received on the carnivore diet. So that is it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm technically over day 300 now, but
301, right?
yeah, 301.
301.
So we made it.
We made it.
Almost a year. It's getting there. But
Yeah.
let us know how you guys are all doing tonight.
Yeah, we figured we'd do a later stream.
Mm-hmm.
We used to do these late streams like all the time, but
Yeah.
at least on Friday nights. I know
Yeah.
it's Saturday night. We never try
I know,
one.
I kind of miss those Friday night hangouts.
Josephine C, how you doing? Howdy, beautiful people. Howdy do. You know, when you say howdy, it reminds me of Woody from Toy Story.
Yep, we were just watching Toy Story.
We were just
4.
watching Toy Story. Which one? Toy Story 4?
4, yeah,
4.
because William likes Forky.
Oh yeah, and the 5th one's gonna be coming out
Do you know when it's coming
like
out?
next year.
Oh, I wish it was this year. But hi, Josephine.
You guys ever get these stainless steel straws? Oh, keeps the drink so cold. JJ Cooper.
Hey, JJ.
Hello from East Tennessee. What's up, JJ?
I just think of Coco Melon when I hear JJ.
JJ. JJ is my son's favorite character, and JJ is a character from Coco Melon. It's a kid show, and my son loves some JJ. Yeah, this stream we just wanted to do. This is episode 2 of our Love at First Bite couples podcast, I guess you could call it. And this one is carnivore lifestyle or diet. I personally think carnivore is a lifestyle. It really is, because you have to check packages for sugar, for carbs.
Yeah.
But you also get that healing and that health back, and then you really don't want to go back to the old junk. You want to like just keep feeling good. So for me personally, I think it's a lifestyle. What do you think, babe?
I think it is a lifestyle for sure. It's a way of living. And it really changes so much of your life. That's why I think it's more of a lifestyle. Like, your relationships change with, how you interact with people. Out on social outings changes because you just are more limited in what you're eating. And, it's just something that you follow as part of your life. And yeah, I think it affects so many different parts. It's not just, it's not a diet. And two, like, I feel like diets are pretty easy to just stop and abandon.
Because they don't work.
Yes, yeah. But on the
most of them.
Yeah, on the carnivore way of eating it, you don't really need that, You feel satisfied.
Yeah, you feel satisfied. And it's the steaks. I'm telling you. Like,
we've been having a lot of steaks lately.
So many steaks, all different types, and it's just I can't get enough, especially when you do that reverse sear.
Oh, it's so good.
And shout out to Tasty.
Oh yeah.
They sent us this cool air fryer they want us to do a video on, and we filmed one video. We might do a second video, but the Tasty air fryer, that thing's the bomb. It comes with this like little thermometer that's hooked up to the machine, and then it goes right to your app, and it'll tell you when your steak is like at the perfect temperature to pull out and put on the pan for the reverse sear. Like, I wish my cast iron pan.
I know, right?
Let me know.
Checked it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, ready for steak, like that would be awesome.
Yeah, but I love that tasty air fryer. It's so nice. I mean, just like you said on the app, you can check it from wherever you are. You know, I love it.
Yeah, the Tasty air fryer. Tastee.
Mm.
Tasty.
Yeah. Yep.
And I'm telling you, all the steaks have been pretty
Yeah.
dang tasty.
Yeah. And they come with like on their app that you have to use. They have some carnivore recipes, which I thought was really cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They did. Yeah, and I thought that was kind of cool. They actually like had straight
Yeah.
up carnivore recipes that came with an air fryer. So they sent them. They sent us a air fryer, so they're carnivore friendly.
Hmm.
So if you guys are looking for your next air fryer purchase, definitely get a Tasty. She loves it. At first, she
Yeah.
wasn't. She was like, I don't know,
Right.
air fryer, you know. But then all of a sudden, she was like, oh, this thing can. It's got a
Yeah.
thermometer. It tells me when my steak's ready. She's like, legit. JJ Cooper, that is my nickname. If that's how you spell that, LOL. My name is Jason. Okay, nice. What's up, Jason? Josephine C. LL, me and mom have said it when I was a kid. We still do, but when out about, I say hi or hello. I would get a lot of funny looks. All right, people are piling in here. It's a Saturday night. I mean, come on.
Woohoo! Right. Time to party.
Not everybody can be sleeping right now. DC, David, learning to live. Hey there. Hello, everyone. You two are looking good. Thank you.
Hi, DC.
Thanks,
Thank
buddy.
you.
I've been on a weight stall
A long time.
for a while, man, for months. So I'm just doing my thing and gonna persevere and we're gonna break through this weight stall. That's for sure.
Yeah, we are.
What do you guys think of my new background? I got a moving background. I got the banner at the bottom here that flips around and stuff and shows my cute little son in his bucket hat.
Yeah, he
Uh,
took after you.
I love that. Let's see. Oh, Sunday morning here. Okay, nice.
Nice.
Yes, Saturday night here. Um, oh, you just finished a 1 pound ribeye.
Ooh, that
Nice.
sounds so good.
Let's
We
go.
just got a bunch of Costco ribeyes today, and they look really good.
Yeah, the Costco ribeyes are usually very thick, and to me they're whatever thickness they cut them. We got to measure because they're like the
Yeah,
perfect
I feel like
thickness
they're
for a
like
steak.
2 inches
Are they?
thick.
They're good.
Might be more. I don't know.
Whatever it is, it's like the perfect thickness for a steak.
Mm.
Oh, you're in afternoon now? Nice. Nice. BK,
Hey,
Belgian
BK.
carnivore. How you doing, BK? You can carnivore your way. You rule. Hi, all fellow carnivores. How you doing, BK? Now, what do you guys think? Put in the chat. Is carnivore a lifestyle or is this a diet? I mean, some people can use it as an elimination diet, but
That's true. I didn't think of it that way, but that's true.
and it's a good elimination diet. But
Hmm.
I still don't know why you would want to add in
All the junk.
at least things on a regular basis. I can see having something once in a while, but like to add it in on a regular basis if it wasn't doing
Right.
your body well before, just seems a little. And then next week we're gonna probably tune in next week Thursday with Nia again, the
Yep.
Carnivore Mastermind show. So shout out to Nia. We couldn't make it this week, but we will be showing up next week. BK, I'm fine. 5 a.m. at work. Nice. Thanks for chatting with us while you're at work. Hopefully, make your work day
A little bit better.
so much better. Life forever, never going back. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
I wouldn't want to go back to the
Right.
way I
Yeah.
used to live, the way I used to feel.
Yeah. We didn't feel good
No,
at all.
no. In our video last week, we kind of went over that as a couple.
Hmm.
Yeah, and it was sucked. Like she broke both her feet right before our wedding,
Yeah.
and I was at my fattest at that point,
Yeah.
and she was at one of her biggest points too at that point. So I could barely move around myself, and then
Mhm.
I had to get her around the house and then take care of the dogs. It was one of the toughest times in my life.
Yeah.
Was
I
when,
agree.
and it's funny sometimes. Like before a wedding, someone you hear someone gets cold feet. I just never heard of a broad breaking both of her feet, broken feet. I've heard of cold feet, but not
Oh,
broken
yeah.
feet. I was like, well, if you didn't want to get married, let me know. You didn't have to break both of your feet, like to
Yeah.
not do it. No, we got married anyways.
Yep. We
She
did.
got married with a wheelchair because she had two broken
Yep.
feet. A lot of people don't know that, but
Yep. Fun fact.
hmm carnivore is the real cure
It is.
medicine. It is. Yeah, the steak. Like I feel like I'm seeing less of her hair like around the house, like less of it near the sink or the tub and stuff. So I know it's healing you for sure. It's a lifestyle for sure. The wife and I are still trying to get things right. Oh, JJ. So Jason, you and your wife are doing carnivore? Have you showed her any of our videos? Because we try to do like carnivore
Yeah.
couples videos together to just kind of show other couples support on their journeys. So will you renew your vows later on? That would be beautiful. Yeah,
I think
probably.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've
It,
talked about it.
redoing it because when we got married, that was our that was
Yeah.
just we were both full. You
You
okay,
okay?
buddy? He scratched himself. You okay?
You all right?
We were full-time carbivores, and come on up here. Okay. This is my dog Manny. He's a good little guy, right? Say hi. Hey, say hi.
This is
Um, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, the wedding, right?
yeah. Yeah, we were just at our heaviest, so I think if we redid it, it would be nice, especially to get some pictures together and everything. I think that'd be awesome.
Yeah, looking at those pictures, it's so tough. Can you grab those pictures over
The ones hanging in the wall.
there? Yeah,
Sure.
I'm gonna have my wife grab these photos quick. It's wild to look at. You guys are so much an inspiration. Thanks, JJ. I appreciate that. My I've always been kind of a bigger guy, but my wife, it's it's important for her to connect with other women and people that she can help out with. She really wants to inspire more people in the carnivore community, and um, I'm here to help support her to do that. Yeah, you guys check these photos out. This is when we got married.
No, it's kind of hard to see with like the reflection, but
We were both at our biggest there, and you could just see.
yeah,
Like if I tried to get in that suit probably would be so baggy now.
yeah.
It's
Same with
unbelievable.
my dress, unfortunately.
So it's like crazy now when I look at those photos around the house that are up on the wall, like from our wedding. I'm like,
Yeah,
who are those people?
I know. Yeah, it's crazy because your whole I feel like your personality changes a little bit, and I'm still the same person, but it's just different. Um,
Yeah, you're the same person, but you're not.
yeah.
You're a completely different person.
Mhm.
Like we've had our channel for a couple years now. You guys can go back and watch our old content and see how fat we were and out of shape, like
Yeah.
and compared to where we're at now, it's it's eye opening. Like just
Yeah.
1 year, if you just go back 1 year on our channel, you could see how big we both were just
Yeah.
1 year ago. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Thanks, DC. I appreciate that.
And that's one of the fun things about having a YouTube channel. You get to go back and
Look
relive
where you
all
start
that stuff. It's
kind
such
of
a
a new appreciation, you know.
yeah, yeah.
Because I think sometimes when you go farther in your journey and you're kind of like not quite at your goals that you want, you can lose sight of what's important, how far you've come. And so I think sometimes it's good to look back.
You see Manny? He's
Yeah.
sneaking in the blanket. My dog is sneaking in that blanket. Dr. Nelson, hello everyone. Just got back from Walmart getting a
Mm,
rack of beef, back ribs, and picanha.
mm. Sounds
Nice.
so good. You're making me hungry.
Ellie, or no, Ellie, I'm sorry. Sorry, Elliot. Christy from Meeting Wellness. She's always picanha, picanha,
Yeah.
picanha,
They
picanha.
both like
Have you heard
picanha,
about
though.
picanha?
They both like picanha, though.
If you guys want to learn about picanha, go to Meeting
Yeah.
Wellness and
Chrissy's
check out
channel.
Christy's channel. JJ Cooper. And thanks to shout out to everybody lurking on the stream here and they're not in the comments. Shout out to you guys too. But don't be shy. It's Saturday night. Everybody's feeling right. Drop a comment. Say what's up. I have saw most of your vids. She takes some time, but she is coming around. Okay, nice. Thanks for watching the vids. I appreciate you guys. You guys make the channel just keep on ticking. I see yesterday a funny DreamWorks movie titled The Crudes. Oh, the Groot. Yeah,
We've seen that, I
yeah,
think.
we've got both those about a caveman protection or protecting his family. Yep, we've seen that one.
Yeah, it's a
That's a
good
good
one.
one. It's kind of sad though at the end.
Yeah, it is.
For a moment,
Yeah.
I thought they got like separated, and I was like, no,
Yeah.
he's such a good father. Yeah, that's a good one. Carnivore movie I want to see though is Healing Humanity.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yep. I agree.
I know Carrie was just filming Dr. Seafried. Cannot wait for that. That guy's the bomb. He is the man with the master plan. And I am just a dude on carnivore. And that's okay. But us dudes on, just us normal people, we can support guys like Dr. Seafried because he really is putting it down out there. Um, and supporting Jeff. Blessings on my journey. Diane, so healthy. I just, I love, love this community. Love hanging out with you guys. But we've got a bunch of people in here. What do you want to talk about? What do you guys want to talk about?
Okay, Cody Rhodes.
Right? What do you want to talk about?
But yeah, put a QQQ if you have some questions. Otherwise, if there's something you want to talk about, let us know. I was just talking with a friend a little bit. Like I just took William in to see his pediatrician, and I can kind of tell she already is kind of try to push the like low fat stuff, and but we have him on whole milk and everything. And she's like, well, you could do 2% or non-fat. And I was like, I think we're just gonna keep him where he's at, and he's actually in like the 20th to 30 percentile for weight and height. And I just was thinking, like, well, is that really based on healthy kids? Like, you know, I know his height maybe could be a little bit more, but like, as far as his weight, like, I think so many kids are probably overweight at this age, even or at his age. So, um,
And we've seen a few of them, and I'm
yeah,
not judging anybody else or their baby, but
right,
and we've had a lady tell us she's like, "Oh, my baby's like so overweight." She's like, "Yours looks good," and um, I was surprised to hear that he's not one of the taller kids yet, but he's on carnivore, and I'm just gonna keep giving
yeah,
him a chance to grow. I don't, I don't see how he could lose on carnivore.
right.
I just really don't. And what is it Carrie made that you wanted to try? The
Oh, those beef shanks
Have you
that
guys tried the beef shanks?
me taught him. Yeah, with the bone broth. It looks so good. I just have to find a place that has the beef shanks near us.
Yeah, I called our local butcher shop. They had pork shanks, but they didn't have any beef shanks. And then they did have the bone broth,
Yeah. Or
bone marrow.
the bone marrow,
Sorry,
yeah.
the bone marrow. So they had the bone marrow and the pork shanks, but not beef shanks. Can you make that same recipe with pork shanks?
I don't know, you probably could. I think it
Start
probably
with the
wouldn't be as
beef and then
good
see how the pork tastes.
as close, yeah.
At least if you're trying it. But you
Yeah.
know, I personally am not thrilled with that recipe. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just I'm more of just a steak or a burger patty guy.
Right.
But this looked really good. And then you wanted to make that carnivore gravy.
Yeah, it looks really,
What's
really
in
good.
that carnivore
I
gravy?
think it's just the bone marrow. It's the I think butter and then the bone broth.
Butter and bone broth?
I think. I'm probably not remembering that correctly, but it's really good. It looks really good.
I was never a fan of any gravy.
Really? Well,
No, I
but
never ate
you
gravy.
might like the carnivore gravy though.
I can check it out. I can check it out. It's not on the top of my to-do list, I guess.
Yeah.
And then
Well, did you even see the video of it?
yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. I did see it in at Mimi's
It
house,
looks
right? You're
so
talking about?
delicious. And well, Carrie put his own recipe out or like
Okay, that one.
video of
No, I
him
didn't see
doing
that
it.
one yet. I thought you meant when he went to
Yeah.
Mimi's house. And then the girls did that. Did you see the magic trick they did on her?
Yes. Yeah. It
That
was
was
funny.
funny. That was good. You little hucksters, Katie and Emma, little hucksters tricking Mimi like that. Kids will
Yeah.
be doing better on carnivore than
Or
cola and
cereal,
chips. Yeah.
you know, all and candy, whatever. Like that's just you can tell when he's had sugar versus like if he just sticks to like the carnivore diet, you know?
Yeah. I like steak, burgers, patties, meatloaf, bone broth, chicken. Nice. When are you guys going to cook some steaks here in East Tennessee? I bet we could have one heck of a meetup here from the Southern peeps. I'm not sure. I know Carrie was just in the South, but
Yeah.
you never know. It's just a little tough having a 2-year old
Right.
with traveling and stuff like that. But otherwise, one day I would like to go to Tennessee. I've never been there. So
Yeah.
John Carlson, 8 days and no weight loss yet. Hang in there, my dude. My wife lost a bunch of weight. She probably lost more weight in the first month than I did, but I still lost a bunch of weight. But then I've been stalled. I've been at like a weight stall for like the last 4 months, which some people could kind of get pissed off at and discouraged. And I know I'm at a weight stall because I still got some chub on my belly that I'd like to get rid of that I haven't got rid of. So yeah, 8 days. I'm at. Let me see. Where's the counter? I've got an app counter. I'm at day 325.
Ooh, getting close
Well, no, I'm not
to
trying
your
to not bragging or nothing. I'm
yeah.
just saying, like, even when you get up to day 325, you still might hit a stall, a different weight stall.
Mhm.
So it just depends. I know Dr. Chafee was talking about the Lipton in your body.
Resistance kind of thing.
Yeah, and then when it gets to a certain point, it lowers, and then bam, the weight starts to just drop off real quick. So
And plus like your body might just be recompositioning, like you might be losing fat and gaining muscle at the same time, which can lead to a stall too or no weight loss yet. So just be patient, it'll come. And
yeah,
I would strongly recommend measuring because
yes, yes.
in those moments it's you'll be able to see some differences in how your clothes and stuff are fitting and how many inches you're losing. So
And that's one thing my wife encouraged me to start doing my measurements because the scale hasn't said I've moved anything for like months, but we have been measuring my belly, and I went down like an inch and a half recently. So you just gotta stick in there and stick with it. Um, some people are gonna lose weight really, really fast. Some people aren't. Everybody's different. Everybody's body's different. Everybody's journey's different. But the carnivore does work really good, and it works even better when you stick to it. It's like a committed decision. It's like getting married. Just say, okay, whatever. I'm sticking to this, and you know, even if I don't lose another pound the rest of my life, I would still stay on this diet because I feel so dang good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So stick in there 8 days. You got this. Proud of you so far. JJ Cooper, you will. Let's see here. Only 8 days on expect miracles. Well, yeah, we've done a lot of damage to our body, and it's going to take some time to undo it.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know, I wish it would go,
I know.
but we spent years beating up our bodies,
Right.
and
Yeah, and the longer that you waited to start carnivore or before you knew it, the longer it might take to feel better. So just give your body some time. Trust that the process will work.
yeah, John Carlson, big cravings. Yeah, John.
Make sure you're eating enough fat.
Yeah, yeah, you have to get the fat will keep you satisfied. Um, I had cravings though too, especially the first 5 days were absolutely terrible. Like I could see myself like hugging Hershey's bars and swimming in Moose
Oh
Tracks ice
gosh.
cream. Like it was bad. So just like my wife was saying, now like if I get cravings or something, I know it's the fat. Like cook up some
Yeah,
bacon. Eat
bacon's
Yeah,
so good.
eat some bacon, and then you guys can always go to the butcher shop and ask your butcher for fat trimmings, beef fat trimmings. And most of the time, they probably won't even charge you because they don't even sell that stuff. So they probably just give it to you for free. And you can always cut up little pieces of that, put it in the air fryer, and it turns to like
Yeah, like
little like
bacon chick.
bacon
Yeah,
fat bits, and then that's
it's my
good.
favorite.
That's good to help boost your that fat intake so you can feel satisfied. I quit smoking for 3 months now. I gained 22 pounds. Now the craving and everything are over. Now I can concentrate to lose it again. Hey, it's not everything's going to be smooth sailing,
Right.
and at least you quit smoking. Now you get back to the weight. Take it one thing at a time. Good for you. Good night, all, and all a good night. Oh, how stoic. JJ, thank you for stopping by. I
Yep.
appreciate that.
Have a good night, JJ.
Beef shanks are so good. I don't think
Mm.
I've had beef shanks, so
Yeah, it looks good though.
yeah.
And then the way that Mimi made it, it looks so tender. Like I want it. I just have to find a spot that has it.
I want to get some chuck eye steaks.
Yeah. Are they like more fatty?
Forgot who was talking about
Or
the
what are
chuck eye
they?
steaks. That was my dude from Everyday Carnivore Everyday
Mm.
Carnivore.
Yeah.
Um, he was saying the chuck eye is just like a different cut from like almost like the ribeye slab. It's
Mm.
like a different, like an end cut almost like the chuck eye. So, and I remember um, what's her name from? Is that Marissa from Hickory Road Farms?
Can't remember.
She had a lot of chuck eye steak. We got to go back there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Hickory Road Farm, if you guys are watching, we're gonna come back out there. I need some more chuck eye steak. Hi JT and Anna, late to the party but listening while multitasking. What's up, Carnivore Stan? Thanks for putting in
Hello.
all that work on healing humanity. If you look, Stan, I've got it on the banner down here. Proud, and then I even put the background colors like all
Mm.
healing humanity ish colors and
Yeah,
stuff.
I like that.
Love it. But thanks for coming and hanging out, Stan. I know Carrie and Jen were just live streaming.
Tonight?
Yeah,
Oh,
earlier. Yeah. Jen is just she's doing
doing
so good.
so good. She's doing so good.
She's looking so good. I'm so proud of her. And I could just tell like they're gonna be I think he said they were going kayaking or something for
Mm.
Mother's Day or something. So
Oh, that's fun. I love kayaking.
shout out to Jen, shout out to Carrie. So like it's like our best friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
Planning on going out there, hanging out with them soon. We'll have to set something up. But otherwise, Healing Humanity, it's coming along real good. Proud of Carrie. He's putting in a lot of work. Everybody's working on it. Carnivore stand. And I know Carrie's been itching to do another fundraiser soon.
Yeah.
Another like live stream. Like maybe we'll do like 12 hours. I think a 12-hour live stream would be fun.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't like nobody would, because I feel like when you have to stay up 24 hours, it starts sucking the fun out of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
I think 12 hours
who
wouldn't be
can't
too
stay
bad.
up for 12 hours,
Right.
right? A
Right.
half a day. Like if you can't stay up, especially if you're on carnivore and you can't stay up 12 hours, are you really a carnivore? You should be
That's
able to
true.
go all day then.
That's true.
Carrie and Jen were live streaming while the movie was being played upstairs. Ah, yep. Yeah, I wonder what movie they're playing over there right now.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think they said in their newest video, but I don't remember.
I wanna go see the Minions, and we'll, we'll probably do the thing where we buy 50 tickets for kids. Um, Let them get first 50 kids get in for free for the Minions. Free tickets. Free tickets. You get a free ticket. You get a free ticket. That kid right there, he gets a free ticket. I'm so thirsty tonight. Make sure you guys are staying hydrated out there, carnivores. Now, next video, we're trying to drop a carnivore video once a week, so that'll
Yeah.
be Fridays. Now, this last video, if anybody wondered why it came out at such a weird time, I didn't know. I had it scheduled to come out at 12 a.m. when nobody was awake, everybody's sleeping. The video dropped, and then by the time I woke up, it said it was out for like 7 hours already. I'm like, how? I was like, it's not even
scheduled
supposed to be
for later,
out for
yeah.
another hour, and it's been out for 7 hours. I was like, okay, so I totally botched this week's video. Next week, it'll be good. It should come out at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'm not sure if me and Carrie are doing Raise the Stakes this week or not. I have to check with Carrie.
Yeah, maybe he's traveling or something yet.
Yeah, if he's not traveling somewhere, we will be picking up and resuming Raise the Stakes. That is our weekly Friday podcast. And you guys can go to raisethestakespodcast.com if you ever wanted to check out more info on me and Carrie's podcast. And then this is one that I came up with for me and my wife. Oh, and Jen actually, I don't know, can I give him the scoop?
Hmm.
Can I give him?
Yeah.
Can I tell him?
Sure.
Jen and Anna are going to be live streaming together very soon. Do you have a date?
I could tell you. Hold on. I don't remember. I think it's the 24th.
I'm trying to give you guys the scoop because you're tuned in
It's the 24th.
of this month.
Mhm.
All right, so you guys can put it on your calendars. I'm giving you the scoop, the tea. We're dishing the tea. You heard it through the grapevine. You heard it through the wire. Okay, the May 24th.
Mhm.
Is that a Saturday or Friday?
Friday.
May 24th is a Friday, and Jen and Anna will be doing their first live stream together. Just those two girl power live stream. So that's exciting.
Yep.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
I don't know if like they're gonna start a podcast or anything because I've had a bunch of people tell me, like I'll get comments and people are like, "Oh, Anna and Jen got to start their own version of Raise the Stakes," and Anna and Jen got to start a podcast. Anna and Jen. So it's nice to see them,
Come together.
yeah, actually come together and May 24th, Friday, it's gonna manifest and be a real thing. And hopefully, you guys can keep it up after that. Like, maybe at least once a month would be
Yeah.
kind of cool. And it's
Yeah.
not like over committing. But me and Carrie, we always have fun every Friday. Love that knucklehead. John, thanks for all the great advice. I'm in it to win it. Yeah. And you
No
can't
problem.
lose. You can't lose on
Yeah.
carnivore. It's You can't lose as long as you actually do the diet
Yeah.
faithfully. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're faithful to the diet, you can't lose.
Yeah, and starting to try to listen to how your body's changing too, because I think sometimes, even though the scale doesn't necessarily move, I think that there's other benefits too that you're gonna start to notice, like sleeping better, more energy, just mental clarity, things like that.
Yeah, you're gonna be in such a better mood because you don't have all these nagging cravings, and
Hmm.
especially it's the brain fog. I think is worse than the cravings.
Yep.
You don't realize like how grouchy you can get sometimes. Like if some of us could like have a mirror held up to our face at the most weird times when we're making faces,
Yeah.
it'd be like I'm sure we all do it. It'd be like, man, if you could see your face right now, like,
Right.
and then someone shows it to you, like, oh my gosh, why am I look like that? Like, I don't know, you're grouchy or something. I feel like with carnivore, there's less of those moments and more times where you'd be happy for someone to put a mirror in front of your face because you're actually smiling
Right.
instead of grouchy and mad. So there's so many benefits to carnivore, and everybody watching, put in the comments. Is carnivore a lifestyle, or is this just a diet for you to lose a couple pounds and then to go right back at it? Start drinking the pina coladas and having all the um, triple fiery jalapeno nachos at the beach when you're on vacation, or is this something you're just gonna do all the time? For me, I don't like I said, if I did something like out of the ordinary, like we had a pizza, I would just have a pizza. I wouldn't say, okay, I'm gonna go back to having pizza,
Yeah.
every week,
Hmm.
once a week, twice a week. I would just say, okay, that's it. I'm just having a pizza and that's it. Like I'm not if I would have something non-carnivore, I'm not gonna add it into my diet all the time.
Right.
It would just be something to, I guess, treat myself, I guess, with some duck food.
Yeah. Jesus.
Some high class duck food. Rick would say, "Where the heck is Rick? Would someone call Rick and wake him up? I have his I have his number. Should we call
You
Rick and
gotta quack at
see
him,
if he
baby.
answers?"
Gotta quack at him.
All right, hold on. I think we're gonna call Rick live.
Call him live.
You guys, should we call Rick, the 40-year carnivore? Let's call Rick. All right, let's see if he answers. You guys, okay? I got Rick, the 40-year carnivore. We're gonna call him. Come on, Rick.
Hello.
Hey, Rick.
Yeah.
It's JT. What's good, buddy?
Hey, what's going on?
Did I wake you up?
Nope. No, I was actually having some problem with my phone here and screwing around with it, but no, I've been up. I'm just trying to go through stuff, electrical problem or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm live on my live stream right now, and I said, well, let's all call Rick and see because I didn't see you in the chat, so I said we're gonna call Rick.
Yeah, I was out working. I just got back probably 20 minutes ago.
Oh, nice. So how's your day going, buddy?
Uh-huh. It's been really hot. I mean, it was like 97 degrees today, and I've been trying to fix an electrical problem. I did get it done, but it got pretty hot in the middle of the day. But after that, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, you got that Florida weather, man. We're up here in Wisconsin. It just doesn't get that hot up here.
Thankfully, I mean, it starts getting hot around April, May, and it'll be hot probably till October or November. It's just not like it used to be. It used to get some kind of seasons, but now it's just way too hot.
You ever try beef shanks, Rick?
Tried what?
Beef shanks?
Yeah, I have. Mm-hmm.
Because Carrie made some recipe with beef shanks and what? Bone marrow?
Bone broth.
Oh, bone broth now?
Yeah.
That was bone marrow before.
Yeah, you would put the bones in there with
Oh,
water,
okay.
and then I think it draws out.
You ever have the
marrow.
carnivore gravy, Rick?
I saw a video on it. I mean, regular gravy I can't stand because it makes me want to throw up. But I've had something similar to gravy, which is basically just beef juices with fat added. You put like beef tallow along with some of the beef juice, and I've used that. That's actually very good. It's even better if you put a little bit of salt in it.
Interesting. Now, the question of the live stream, Rick, is carnivore a lifestyle or a diet? Can you what are your thoughts? The 40-year carnivore.
It's a lifestyle. I mean, yeah, it's a diet. It's what you eat, but it's kind of like your whole life kind of revolves around it because instead of worrying about what I'm going to eat now, you just go over to the refrigerator or freezer and you look through there and say, well, what do I have? I got some beef, I got some pork, I got some chicken. I'm thinking, what should I make? And then you just put it on the stove and let it cook. You can do other things. You can talk to people. You can work on stuff. And then when it smells good, it's ready to go.
Mm. And you didn't have to spend a bunch of time and getting all these recipes ready.
Oh no! See, that's the thing. I do a lot of clean outs. I got tons of these books I pick up. I pick up tons of cookbooks, and I used to throw them away all the time because, what am I going to do with a cookbook? And my mom had a bunch of cookbooks. But
You could start your next fire. Start your next fire to cook a steak.
That's true. Although, some of those cookbooks are coated with plastic, so they probably don't make the best fire. But, yeah, it's that, and then the ingredients. When I go to the store, in fact, I went to the grocery store. I went to Winn-Dixie to see what they had on sale. And I walked through there, and, it's just so funny. I was talking to a friend of mine, and we were saying that, if everybody was like you, Rick, the whole grocery store would be nothing but the meat section. I mean, there'd really be nothing else there. I said, well, that's not true. You'd still have some cleaning products. But yeah, that's basically it. You can take the whole grocery store down. In fact, I've had friends joke with me, and they said if everybody was like you, Rick, the only thing we'd have a home center like a Home Depot or Lowe's. We'd have hardware stores. We'd have auto parts, and we'd have butcher shops, and pretty much nothing else. So, well, yeah, I guess you're right about that.
Hey, whatever's just the necessary stuff. Why need all the junk in life, right, Rick?
Well, that's true. And a lot of the other stuff like the cookware and the electronics and all that, I pick up stuff that people get rid of. My stereos from the side of the road, my cookware, either my mom had it or somebody threw it away or I picked it up from somewhere. You have all these stores, like you have the big department stores that sell all different things. I mean, yeah, I do need to get some clothes, but the thing is that my clothes don't change size-wise. A lot of people I know, they have to keep getting new clothes because they're getting bigger as time goes on. I can go through my stuff. I find clothes from when I was in college and they still fit. It's just, it's all part of that lifestyle. You don't have to worry about, oh, I need this and I need that. You can buy it when it's on sale and when it's available, and then you have it when you need it.
That's perfect. Yeah, see, for us, like we're losing weight, so like we're constantly trying to figure out what size we can fit in next.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing. A lot of people, they'd love to be in your position. In fact, I know a lot of people, they complain about gaining weight. I said, it's very simple. I can show you exactly how you can lose all that extra fat. You'll never have to worry about getting fatter. And they say, oh, it's unavoidable. When you get over 40, you start putting on weight. I said, well, look at me. I'll be 56 in a few weeks, and I haven't put on any weight.
56,
said, yeah,
Rick? There's no way. You don't even have gray hair.
No, I have gray hair, and that's the other thing. One time, what was it recently? I went to a different bank to cash a check somebody gave me, and they looked at my ID, and it was like really slow. I said, what's the problem? I said, I don't think this is the correct ID. I said, what do you mean? It says you're born in 1968. That's correct. the lady's like, wow, they're having a discussion back there. I thought, this is crazy. I got a check from somebody. I want to cash it. They're looking at me like I'm fake IP. I don't know what some teenager or some 18-year-old college kid that wants to buy alcohol. I'm like, no, I'm just trying to cash a check.
Well, now you guys know if you got to pay Rick, don't send him no checks, no bum checks, nothing. Pay Rick likes cash, so he doesn't get side-eyed.
Yeah, right. That's funny. Or the few times that I've had to buy alcohol for friends when they're having a party, they want me to get some vodka or something, and I've had times I go there and I was already late 40s, 46, 47, and they're asking me for ID. I said, why are you asking me for ID? Well, anybody that's under 40, we have to ask for ID. Like, I'm almost 50. Why are you asking me for ID? And it's so funny because they look at it like, I don't know. And then the other thing is when I talk to people on the phone, they think, oh, this guy's young. He's not over 50. I'm like, you got no idea. They think I'm some 20 something. It really is quite funny.
Yeah, in just even looking at my wife, like I was just saying earlier in this stream, like we've been YouTubing for years, so like you can go back and watch our old videos. Like we were big as hell, and it's wild just going back a year into our own content and seeing how we looked and how we look now is just wild. So I'm I'm glad I got on this diet, honestly.
Well, that's it. You've made videos, and now you can see the progress. If I look at some of the old videos that I made, I wish I would have been able to save a lot of the old YouTube videos I made back in like 2006 and 7 and 8. They all got deleted when my channel got temporarily deleted. I don't even know where the tapes ended up, but I'm sure if I looked at myself then and now, there's just not that much of a difference.
Yeah. That's true. It makes you guys. I'm on the phone with Rick right now, the 40-year carnivore. Go and subscribe to his channel, Rick Mopar, Charger Mopar, right?
Mopar, yeah.
Yep, Charger Mopar, 40-year carnivore.
I'm the biggest quack in the carnivore community.
Now, before I let you go, how are the ducks doing?
The ducks are pretty good. In fact, they've had some ducklings. Now, not all the ducklings survive because the neighborhood's not the friendliest place, but I still have about half of them. There's probably 20 or so ducklings between three mamas, and I had to rescue a couple of them. In fact, one was an abandoned egg. I was able to get it going. But the ducks are good. In fact, I just fed them a little while ago. Somebody gave me some old hot dogs and some corn and some other stuff like that.
Some duck food. Some duck food. You kept calling it all this other stuff. I was like, AKA, you mean some duck food?
Duck food.
Love
that's it. I call everything duck food.
Right.
In fact, one person I was talking to today says, "Oh, you want a sandwich?" I'm like, "Okay, I can feed the ducks with it." Says, "You don't like bread?" I said, "No, I don't like bread. I haven't eaten bread since I was a teenager." I'm like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then, what was it? I think his wife said, "Well, there's that zero carb diet that a lot of people are talking about." I said, "Yeah, and it's the carnivore diet is another version of it. I've been eating this way since I was 15 years old." Like, oh,
no big deal.
I don't think people, they don't really think about it, I guess, until they see me. And then it's like, who is this strange character?
Right.
This morning I was working in an office trying to help them set up their network. And I'll tell you, being inside that building, I felt pretty bad. I started to get like a headache and I felt kind of tired and oh my goodness. I went outside and even though it was hot, as soon as I got out in the the sunlight and all that, I just felt a lot better. Came home, had some meat, felt great. But I don't know, it's weird when you think about it. It's not just the diet. I think it's also the lifestyle.
It is.
I got up, what was it, 8 o'clock this morning, and I've been pretty much nonstop all day, and it's already almost midnight, and, I still got the energy. And when I do go to sleep, it'll be like very quick. Then I'll wake up tomorrow morning, and I got more stuff to do around the house. So it's just like, I don't know. It's just amazing. Other people I know, they're tired. There's one person I was working for, he's like, I got to go to bed. Like, okay, well, I don't know. It's funny.
Yeah, no.
They eat duck food. Most people eat duck.
A carnivore, the energy makes you a free duck or a free bird. You know what I'm saying? And you got that energy to fly from pond to pond, when you're just a free duck.
That's right. That's
Absolutely.
right. You don't have to walk around. You can just kind of fly from pond to pond and
Yeah.
get up and look around. It's it's great, and even when you run into problems, and I do, like today I had a couple of technical issues, but you can kind of step back. I sometimes people lose it. The one lady I was dealing with this morning, we were setting up the office. She was having a nervous breakdown because she wasn't able to access her files. The software wasn't working. I said, "Calm down. What's the big deal?" "Oh, I got to get to my application." I'm like, "We'll fix it. Don't worry about it. Just take it easy."
Tell her, calm
And
down. Don't ruffle your feathers.
Well, I told her, I said, "Why don't you go have a steak?" She looked at me like, "A what?" Have a steak. They got, there's ribeye steaks on sale at Winn-Dixie.
Right.
You get that and cook it up. And she was looking at me like, "Oh my goodness, who is this crazy guy?"
Who is this
They're going
guy?
to go there and get a Starbucks coffee or something. I think that's what they did. There's a Starbucks across the street. They probably went over there and had some sugar special or whatever.
$8.50 a pop, Rick.
Either that or, well, yeah, and then they got a Pinecrest Bakery in the shopping center. And I was telling a friend of mine a while ago, I said, "This has got to be the most useless store ever. There's nothing in that store that's edible." I mean, I wouldn't even want to give it to the ducks. I mean, that's not even duck food.
That's just duck abuse.
It is. Then people tell me that too. "Well, you should feed bread and chips to the ducks." I say, "Yeah, but you feed it to your kids." "Well, that's different. Like, so you think the ducks are more important than your own children?" They don't like that. They get offended by that.
Oh.
But think about it. That's just wrong.
That's true.
If I had kids, I would feed them steak and some dairy and eggs, and I'd give them all the good stuff. I wouldn't give them that cheap duck food.
Absolutely.
I'd let them eat the good quality food.
Right.
Absolutely.
But I don't think they think so much of it. "Oh, but my kids want a treat." Like, you want a treat?
Kids,
You want to give them duck food?
right? Our kids deserve the best stuff, not duck food. So I'm with you all on that one.
That's right.
I'm with you.
Your kids deserve the best stuff. And even when I was a kid and we used to go to eat out at the Sweeten House Smorgasbord, I always liked the meat. And I thought to myself, why do I have to eat these nasty leaves and veggies and when I just have the meat, eat all you can eat. But my parents told me, "Well, you got to have your vegetables and your fruit, and then you can have the meat." I'm like, "Oh, okay, I'll eat a little bit of vegetables, stick the rest of it in my pocket, and then hit the meat." But I always thought, if I had kids, I'd let them have as much meat as they want.
Absolutely.
And then that way, the fruits and vegetables, you want to go outside and pick some, go ahead. But I'm not going to force them to eat that stuff.
Right. You would have made a good father, Rick. And I appreciate you picking up the phone here tonight, Rick. And if you got a couple minutes, tune on here before we log off for the night, okay?
Is it on your channel?
Yeah, it's on my channel. I'm on there right now with you. I'm on the phone.
Okay, I'll have to check that out. I haven't even turned on the computer since I got home.
Well, check us out and make sure you have a good weekend, Rick, okay?
Thanks, JT.
Yeah, no problem.
Awesome.
Thanks for picking up. I was getting nervous there for a minute.
No, anytime. I didn't even see the phone ringing, because I had a bunch of stuff piled up, and I heard ringing, because, I got the rotary phone that's going, ring, ring. Like, why is it ringing? Oh, and of course, there's no caller ID, so it's always kind of a mystery when you pick it up. I thought maybe a friend of mine was having an emergency.
I was like, Rick's not in the chat. I was having an emergency, so I'm glad you picked up.
Well, that's true. But at least it doesn't involve me having to get the toe strap and pull them home.
Right. All right, Rick, you have a good one, all right? Okay.
Thanks.
Yep. Bye. Now, you guys, I've got carnivores on speed dial. Rick, he's one of my favorite carnivores. Carrie's probably gonna always be my favorite one, but Rick, he's one of my favorite carnivores. He's just one of those dudes. He's not afraid to be himself.
Right. He's funny.
And I totally agree with him what he said about kids.
Yeah.
Some of these people they'll save like the steak for themselves and give their kids like Cheetos and
right.
I'm like, that's your kid. They're gonna be taking care of you one day when you're too old to do it.
Right.
take care of them now
And
so they
like
can take
there's
care of you.
yeah, and everybody's getting sicker and sicker much sooner than a lot of the previous generations. And so, what do you think's going to happen when we keep the cycle going? It's just never going to get better. It's going to get worse.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to stop it somewhere, and any problem that we don't tackle and we don't face head on,
Hmm.
our son has to tackle.
Yeah,
Any problem we don't take care of for our kids, they'll have to take care of. So I think as parents, it's best that we do figure this out, and we have, with the
right.
carnivore diet, and then stick to it and teach them that new way, so we don't have to get them to the point where they're in their 30s,
Right.
40s, 50s, 60s, whatever, and finally getting on carnivore for the first time. They should be on it for life.
Right.
Yeah. S. McCabe, how you doing? Says hi, everyone.
Hi. Welcome.
It's Saturday night.
Woohoo.
Like, it's Saturday night, and I feel all right. Oh,
Manny didn't like that.
that you guys just saw that pissed off my dog.
You had to come check it out.
You're funny, man. You're on live stream right now. You guys
Yeah,
have
he's shy.
dogs? And if so, how many dogs do you guys have? Put in the chat. We've got 2 dogs. Right? We got 2? We got 2 dogs, and one of these dogs is one eye.
Yep.
But that one eye it might as well be like 10 eyes.
I
'Cause
know.
he sees everything really good.
Sees and hears everything.
I swear that one eye he has can like see through walls and like X-ray and shit. He could work for like the airport and like check people's bags. There we go. Rick, you have to watch this back because
I
I
know.
was holding up the cell phone. And a lot of remember the old school like radio shows they would do like call-ins? And I don't know how to get people to call into this podcast, but I said, well, let's
Just call.
let's call Rick. So let's call it's like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? It's like, do you want to phone a friend? Well, do you want to phone a carnivore?
Right. I love that.
Like, yes, I want to phone. Please phone Carnivore Rick for this question. For $1 million, Rick's gonna be like, "Oh, I know what the answer is. The answer is duck food. It's clearly duck food." Are you going to start raising chickens?
Not in the near future, but maybe in the long-term future.
Yeah, when we get a different house, like the place we're at right now is kind of like, I don't know, city-ish.
Hmm.
It's we're in,
Like we have the road right next to where we live, so it wouldn't be I think a safe environment for the chickens.
unless we had a fenced-in backyard.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I
then
still feel like they need more room.
they
To
would need
roam.
more room. Plus, then if like I let my dogs back there, like they're just gonna freak out, like because there's chickens. So, but one day in the future, like I don't know, I'm still thinking about maybe one day getting a homestead.
Yeah,
We'll see. I don't know. It's a big commitment.
it is.
I used to call. I used to call-ins when I was on YouTube, 2007 to 2010. Yeah, call-ins were like the thing back in the day. You'd call into something like a show or something, and it's
Yeah.
like, "Ooh, I got in. I'm up next." And then they'd be like, "Please turn down your radio. We can hear an echo." And it's like, "Oh, whoops, whoops." Brad, how you doing, buddy?
Hello, welcome.
Who's your carnivore? Brett is. That's our carnivore. How's it going, Brett? Everybody, if you need any tips on your cast iron, your carnivore, and you want to start learning how to use cast iron pans and stuff, look up that channel right there. Right there. Who's your carnivore? Type that in on YouTube and subscribe and check out his cast iron videos. He's the cast iron king. He will not guide you wrong. That's where I learned how to take care of my stuff. Then I taught her, and now she's using cast iron all the time. Reverse searing
Yep.
ribeyes, reverse searing chuck eyes, steak eyes, rib eyes, flip eyes. You know, what other eyes they can be. Rick, LOL. Let's go. It's Friday. You know, and we
It's
called.
Saturday.
Oh man. Okay, it's Friday. It feels like Friday, but it's Saturday. Okay. Luckily, Rick answered the phone when I called. He didn't leave me hanging. Yes, long-term carnivores cook with cast iron. I agree
So
with that.
way to be.
Hey, Ellen, late night
Hi,
show.
Ellen.
Now this little gal's right down the street from me, Ellen. Scooby the dog. She's a local carnivore down the street from me, and now she's even closer because she's in
Yep.
the live stream.
Yep.
So hey, Ellen.
Hello.
It's a late night show. Happy weekend, all. I thought it was Friday for a minute. My wife had to tell me, like, no, it is not.
I should have just let him go. But,
Iguana eyes. Is that like caviar for you, Rick? He's like, oh, I'm gonna pop me a iguana eye. Once you pop, you can't stop.
I don't know if I could do that.
I put out a video this week frying different eggs in my antique Griswold cast iron. JT has one too. Yeah, I ordered the same one I saw Brett have. So it's the Griswold. I think I got the number 8. And with the what is it with the big logo, or did I get the little logo? I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to look, but you're gonna want the Griswold number 8. I got mine on eBay. Another good place you can go is like thrift stores or Goodwill. Check over by the pots and pans. Once in a while, you'll get someone who brings in a nice cast iron and they didn't know what to do with it, so they just took it to Goodwill. Yes, I am glad to catch you live. I'm glad to catch you live. Maybe I should come over. What are you cooking? Oh, what are we going to be cooking?
Steak.
We can cook you a steak, Ellen. Yeah, Mother's Day starts in about another hour.
Whoop, whoop. Yeah, happy Mother's Day to all the moms watching.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you, sweetie.
I'll have to have me and William will have to make up some sort of art project for Mama here tomorrow. Hey, Rick. Home goods too. Yard sale pans. Okay. See, those are great tips on where to find some good cheap cast iron. What? We'll get to it.
Oh, Rick. It's too much.
Rick. Oh, man. How are the duckies, Rick? Rick. You have Griswold number 8 large block logo. Okay. Smooth bottom. Probably the best cast iron pan for glass top stoves. Yes. I have a glass top stove, and that was what Brett suggested me to order was the Griswold number 8 large block logo with the smooth bottom. It sounds like a mouthful, but when you type it in on eBay and get yourself one, you're gonna be like, man.
Rick's comment just
Rick, the only moms around here have feathers.
Oh, made me cry.
Oh, Rick, man. So the only things shaking their tail feathers around Rick are apparently a couple ducks there. Shaking them Them tail feathers,
Sorry,
man.
guys. I saw the comment and it got me.
Happy Mother's Day to all them mama ducks. Happy Mama's Day, Anna, and all other mamas.
Aw,
Yes.
thank you so much.
If there's any mothers watching, happy Mother's Day to you. Keep being a great mom. The world needs good moms. The world needs love. The world needs positivity.
It does.
And all the good moms, that's exactly what they're dishing out. And they're
Yeah.
making the world a better place. So shout out to all the good moms. It's going to be fine. Don't need to smoke anymore now. I can concentrate on losing the weight I gained from quitting. Yeah, one thing at a time, and you're going to be killing it. My stove is powered by biogas. I ferment here. Interesting. Yeah, that was funny.
That was.
I mean, that-
I was dying for a second.
I like anytime I'm like, you know what? Let's involve Rick. Anytime you can involve Rick in a live stream,
Yep.
it's gonna be a banger. Thank you, Ellen. Appreciate that. The world needs carnivore moms for raising carnivore kids.
Agreed.
Yeah, I agree with that big time. There's so many kids that are just not off to good starts. They have bad moods and bad
Yeah.
attitudes and their bad diets, and it's really not their fault. They're just eating
It's offered to
what's
them.
offered to them, or what's available, or what's around them, or what they're told to
Yeah.
eat. And I don't think like our parents, like they just didn't know any better. I don't think
Yeah.
they weren't malicious, but
Well, yeah. I don't
just
think.
didn't know about carnivore.
I don't think it was as big at that time as it is now.
Yeah. So it's just so important because they're the next generation.
Right.
Like they're going to be the future presidents, the future police officers, the future paramedics,
Right.
the future everything.
Right.
So if we want a good future, we need to feed our kids, like Rick said, the best food, not the junk food, the duck food. We need to feed our kids the best, the steak, the burgers, the eggs,
Yeah.
the good stuff. Biogas you ferment yourself, Rick? Where's the hose go? Oh man, I don't want to know where the hose is going. Oh man, I'm getting bad images. I have an IBC tank full of poop and plants. Okay. We were getting worried there, Rick. We didn't know where the hose was going. But carnivores don't make that much gas, so there's no way he could have filled it up himself. The hose goes to an air mattress, which has a weight on it, and it feeds the stove. On what, man? Wow. Rick, how'd you come up with that? Did you YouTube that or something? How'd you come up with it, Rick? Still trying to get rid of this cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a week and a half now. Figure with carnivore, I'd kick it right away, but
Yeah.
I do get colds once in a while on carnivore still.
We had to take William in because he had an ear infection, and we think we caught it from there, going there.
Yeah, going to the little children's hospital for an ear infection. I got the idea from a popular science magazine in the 1980s. I used to read Popular Science all the time, Rick. I used to be subscribed to Popular Science and Lowrider magazine. I want to see the girls with the cars.
Tisk, tisk.
I was like, ooh, cars and girls, lowriders. Rick is a do-it-yourself genius. He really is. Rick, your next YouTube channel should just be like a DIY channel. You just show people how to do whatever they
Yeah, that's a good
want to
idea.
learn how to, like everything's how to do this, how to do that, how to remove stickers, how to change oil in a van, how to save a duck. I had the flu last weekend. It lasted 4 days. Ooh, that sucks, Rick. Plastic into diesel? I didn't know you could do that. Thanks, Ellen. Yeah, it's just a cold. I don't know. It's kind of affected my taste, though. Like, none
Yeah.
of my food tastes.
Good.
So just stick to a steak, and it's just like, I don't even need to taste the steak. I know it's good.
Mhm.
Just eat it. Disney runs their buses on their garbage. Interesting. That's cool. I didn't know that. We would like to go to Disney.
Yeah.
And that was one of the reasons she went on Carnivore, actually. I'm glad you brought up Disney, was that she could fit on
The rides.
the
and
rides, the
everything.
seats, with our son. Because, what could be more embarrassing than being an overweight parent at Disney World? You save up all this money for flights, hotels, entry fees, rides, food, everything. You save up all this money, and then you go to take your kid. You stand in a line for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You get on a ride, and then they tell you, well, you're too big to fit on the seat, or they can't shut the bar down over your belly or
Right.
something. Like, she didn't want to go through that, so she wanted to make sure she could fit, and
Yeah.
she's approaching my size now.
Yep.
She's approaching my weight very soon. What are you at now?
216.
She's at 216, and she's just killing it. Like, every day she's like down like a freaking pound. I'm like, wow. And I've been stalled for like 4 months. It's crazy. But you have to measure, though. I've been
Yeah.
stalled on the scale, not the
Tape measure.
measurements, not the
Yeah.
tape measurements.
That's why taking the measurements is so important.
Cook with biogas. That's an interesting article.
Yeah. He is.
Rick, you ain't poor. You're just a little short of some cash, that's all. But you're still born rich. Rick should start Rick's Improvements channel. There you go. Rick, you had a truck that ran on wood? Dang, man. Santa doesn't even have that shit. I've been feeding my chipmunks meat. Now I have a big raccoon in the backyard. I didn't know chipmunks ate meat. That's
I didn't
crazy.
either.
Pretty soon they're going to go like ravenous and just eat the squirrel.
We did have raccoons by our house, and they always got in the trash.
Yeah, they're like rowdy. They knock the trash over and make like all sorts of like big messes and
Yeah.
stuff.
Thanks, Ellen.
Anna looks gorgeous. Thank you, Ellen. I'm eventually going to build a new house when I move, and it will be the unique Rick's 1950s style. Oh, Rick, I gotta see that.
That's cool.
That's gonna be awesome. Have you tried fasting to kick a cold? 48 to 72 hours, and you'll probably kick it. Interesting. I'll have to try that starting tomorrow. Thanks for that tip. But no, I've never tried that, Brett. Hopefully it works. I'll try it. When you eat there, the scrambled eggs are made with extra stuff. I asked for special made eggs.
Mm.
Okay, all right. All the licking. Thank you. I watched a documentary and the what? What is it? This right here.
Oh, that's
This
the
is
ice
the
thing.
ice
I
maker.
was like,
My wife thinks she hears a ghost or something. It's the ice maker.
Oh, I didn't know the whole thing
Oh,
was still running.
yeah, we're saving money on ice now. We bought a machine that just makes our own ice. Yes. Okay. Come here now and relax.
Relax.
They are omnivores. Apparently, they will eat mice, bird, eggs, etc. Hence, I thought I'd give them some meat. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that about chipmunks. Raw liver was my fluke here.
Mm.
Really? I don't like liver though.
Yeah, I don't know if I
Even
could
being
eat liver.
carnivore, I really don't eat liver. Oh, at Disney, their eggs ask for special made.
Mm.
What makes them special? What do they put in the
No,
special
he's
eggs?
saying ask for them special made because he said there's not so good stuff in their eggs.
Oh, interesting.
I think is what he said earlier.
Yeah, we wanted to put our names in like some drawing for like a Disney
Yeah.
like giveaway, like trip giveaway thing. So we're all about our Disney. And I want to show her the Harry Potter stuff. She loves Harry Potter.
Yeah. I really want to see that.
I do also make my own ice cream. I can't live without that. What do you add? Do you add any like sugar or sugar replacements or anything? What was that one lady added? And she said it keeps the carnivore ice cream
It's some
soft.
sort of, I think it's sucralose or something like that.
Okay, I gotta look at the name, but some lady was saying she can add something to her carnivore ice cream and it keeps it soft. Because when we
It
make
sounds
carnivore
like
ice cream,
sugar too.
I know it does,
Yeah.
but it's so hard. Like when you pull it out of the freezer,
Yeah.
like it's not like the stuff store bought stuff
Right.
that kind of stays soft. Like carnivore ice cream gets like brick hard.
Yeah.
Back to the coffins, JT. They make the coffin size bigger now because people are bigger. Oh man, that's crazy. We're fat now. Yeah, I think carnivores though they've got to be taking down the numbers at least a little bit.
Yeah.
I think because everybody's optimizing. You got people who are too thin, they're going up to a healthy weight. You got people who are too fat, they're getting down to a healthy weight. So it's like Chafee says, the optimal diet.
Mm-hmm.
There's a company that specializes in large size coffins now. Oh, that's so sad. Rick, I think we can still order you one of the skinny coffins, right? Well, you find aircraft uncomfortable probably because you're over 6 feet tall, my dude. Your legs are all over the place, like got spider legs. Is he got? Does Rick got spider legs? Are you baby dog? You know.
Yeah.
Do your guys dogs like that? Once in a while, our dogs like to be babied and held like a
Manny
little.
especially.
Yeah, look how calm he looks now.
You know, he just wanted attention.
Oh, he's
He's
such
so
a cute
cute.
little guy. I love dogs.
They're good. They're good buddies.
Some carnivores are bigger, like Baker and Chafee.
But like muscles.
Yeah, well, Chafee's a rugby player, man. So
Mm.
he's done a lot of weightlifting.
Yeah.
Even in his college days, I heard him a couple videos say that he would go a couple times a week to work out with his buddies. So he put in a lot of work to get that body. Carnivore ice cream can be healthy if you make. Yep. Yeah, and this ice maker, it makes chewable ice that you can chew and it's not going to hurt your teeth, which is amazing for a guy like me who just cannot stop chewing ice. So when I saw like that was one of the features it had chewable ice, I'm like, oh, ho, 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 ho. Chewable ice, and I don't have to go to the gas station or anything for it. Just make it right here at the house. Bang, save a lot of money.
His name is Manny. And then Winston, you can't see him, but he's laying in between them.
Yep, the other one's right here. Ugh, he was laying down. Right?
Oh. Winston.
Yeah, we rescue dogs. Both these dogs are rescues. They're both Chihuahuas. Winston, he had been given up 2 or 3 times before we rescued him.
Yeah.
So, and I can't imagine why, because he's just like the sweetest doggy ever. I don't know who would ever give you up. It sure wasn't me. Because I know when I rescue a dog, that's the last time that dog's ever gonna be up for adoption. Because when I adopt, I keep, and I love, and I just keep going.
Man is judging you.
Oh, it's okay. I love my doggies. I love adopting dogs. And I feel like the dogs that you adopt are just so grateful.
Mm-hmm.
It's just something you gotta experience. You gotta adopt a doggy to know, right, buddy? Rick, you chew ice too? Yeah, they got these ice makers now, Rick, and they can make nice chewable ice so it doesn't hurt your teeth.
Manny likes
My first dog was a Chihuahua. I can't wait to get my next dog one of these days now.
What's that movie that has all the chihuahuas in it?
Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
Have you ever seen that, Alan? You have to watch it. It's so cute.
We watched that movie with our son and our dogs, and man, this dog right here, Winston does not watch TV, but that dog does.
He does.
That dog has one eye, and he will watch TV like it's nobody's business. And when some special moment comes on the TV, he'll start barking and stuff. Yeah, he does look like the Taco Bell dog.
Yeah, he does.
He does. We actually have he's got a little Taco Bell dog toy. I found it at the Goodwill. We were at the Goodwill, and I seen this little. It was the actual Taco Bell dog toy from like. When was that? Like the 90s or early 2000s? Yeah, whenever that was. Yeah, yo quiero Taco Bell. Yeah, yo quiero. Are you sleeping?
No, he's just leading his.
Oh, I was like, is this guy? He's such a lazy dog. I love him. And then it's like, it's so fun when you have a dog like this, and then it's Saturday night, and you're just like, oh, I get to just relax and unwind, and you get to spend time with your doggies.
Right.
I love it. Right.
What's the name of the ice maker?
I
can look it up.
Yeah, my wife will look up the name of the ice maker here. Tell you, I got it from Amazon.
It's the AG Lucky ice maker.
Here it is. I'll put it in the camera here. It's a little ice maker there, the AG Lucky ice maker. And it's like it's like $80.
And that's on sale too right now.
Yeah, and it's got chewable ice. As a guy who loves ice, I gotta have it around. And like we were going through so much ice, it was starting to cost us a lot of money.
Right.
And this thing, it's nice. You just fill it up with water, turn it on, and you can pick big ice cubes, little ice cubes.
Whichever ice cubes you want.
Set it and forget it. It fills up the tray, and then you just keep filling your drinks up all day. I even put ice in the dog's water dish. Like I was icing up.
Winston loved it.
Oh, icing up everything. Yeah, yep, ice maker, yep. Yeah, it's nice because, and like, if you're someone like me who is going through a lot of ice, costs a lot of money.
Plus, then for like, if we have people over, we can make a big batch, and have enough for a party.
Hey, you take that sucker outside. I make the ice right underneath the shade of the tree. Just plug it in.
Doesn't take long, so.
Interesting. All right, you guys. I think we're gonna wrap up the stream here, unless you guys have any last minute questions or something you wanted to talk about or say. Um, I think we're gonna try to do some more of these.
Yeah, I think so.
Um, especially like, do you guys like this a little bit later in the night? A stream, kind of like a late night stream, because sometimes early is cool, but sometimes late night stuff is kind of fun. Chewable ice. It's just it. Ice chips can still be hard. Chewable ice just means that it's exactly that. It's chewable. It's ice. It's frozen, but when you actually bite onto it, it kind of melts in your mouth. So it's not like frozen, like crazy solid, where you're gonna chew on it, it's gonna break your teeth. But it's like barely frozen, so that way when you chew on it, it dissolves in your mouth. But it doesn't do that when you put it in your drink. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know how this machine does it, but it's good. Much ice cream you can make at once?
Think as much as you want.
Like a pint, right? How much?
Well, we
What do we
made
mo-
4 pints. We
Okay,
used 4 pints of heavy whipping cream, and then you do as many eggs per pint as you want, or egg yolks, I should say.
so you like the late ones, Ellen? You're a night owl. Interesting. Okay, cool. Ice with air is chew. Yes, it is. Oh, okay. Yeah, for you, it's an early morning stream. There you go.
There you go.
All right. Okay, you guys. I hope you guys had fun. We're going to check in with you guys next week. The next video from Anna drops this coming Friday,
Whoop, whoop.
which will be, just let me check the calendar for you guys. What's today? The 11th. So the 17th, May 17th will be Anna's next video. And then I think May 18th, me and Anna are going to be going to look for a little boy named Elijah Vu. We have a second YouTube channel. It's called The Crime Scene. And there we do things where like we help volunteer and look for missing persons or bodies or body parts in Sade Robinson's case. Um, and we not only help volunteer and film those searches when we're looking, we also do like some live streams and talk about true crime and stuff. So if you're into true crime and all that stuff, make sure you go and subscribe to my other channel, our other channel. It's called The Crime Scene. And if you don't see us on here, more than likely we might be on there talking about some other things and trying to raise some awareness for victims and people who've had some unlucky events happen to them. Just try to keep their name out there and just bring justice to victims and be a voice for the voiceless. So if that's something you're into, go check out our other channel. But otherwise, that's it for tonight. We love you guys. I'm JT. This is my wife Anna. We're the Poco Moonshine family. And from Winston and Manny, we love you guys. We thank you guys for hanging out.
Yes, thank you guys so much.
And Brett, thanks. Ellen, everybody. Rick.
Thanks, Brett.
Rick, thanks for answering the phone call.
Yes, thank you.
I had a bunch of people watching, so. But we'll catch you guys next Saturday for episode 3 of Love at First Bite. So, thanks, guys. We'll see you.
Thanks, bye.